the book Unshakable Spirit. And today we are on page 22, story number 10. Integrity above all. Kumazawa Banzan, a 17th century Confucian scholar, looked everywhere for a teacher. One night he heard an inspiring story from a merchant he shared lodging with. This was the merchant's tale. One time when I was visiting Kyoto, I lost 200 gold coins that belonged to the man I worked for. I went into despair and resolved to make amends by taking my life. Late that night, someone knocked at my door and insisted on seeing me. I opened the door to find the groom of the horse I had ridden that day. After I left you here, I went home, he said, and when I checked the horse's saddle, I found all this money. It can only be yours. I knew you would be upset, so I rushed over to return it to you. Now I can finally relax. And with those words, he held out the missing money. I was saved and overwhelmed that there should be a man so upright in this day and age. Uneducated he might be, but he had the heart of a saint. I offered him 16 gold coins as a token of my appreciation, but he shook his head. I haven't done anything great or notable, he said. All I did was bring you back what was yours to begin with. I don't deserve a reward for doing anything so unremarkable. I was so moved by the man's purity of heart that I questioned him further. He told me, where I come from, there is a great man named Nakai Toju. He says that no matter how poor a man may be, he should never pester others for more money, or accept ill-gotten gains, or chase after personal gain. He says that a man should protect his integrity above all. My coming here tonight is simply a reflection of his teachings, and nothing special in the least. And so, concluded the merchant, the groom's behavior showed the influence of a man named Nakai. What a splendid teacher he must be. This account convinced Kumazawa that there could be no teacher for him but Nakai Toju, the Confucian philosopher known as the Saint of Omi. And there's a beautiful picture of, these are called the houses with the roof that looks like a gasho style, Buddhist greeting style, with lots of beautiful flowers and greenery. Kind of reminds us of what happiness can be and how close it can be to us. And yeah, so this story is very touching, especially in this day and age, especially around this time because we had the mid-election. And we hear about politics and how politicians who have been misusing the funds that they were entrusted with by the people in order to utilize for a proper purpose of benefiting everyone in the society. So that's how everybody gets sad and it kind of demoralizes us. But at the same time, there are stories like this where it's so uplifting that someone had so much integrity where they found 200 gold coins. That's a lot. And the one thing we need to notice is he returned it, but he said he returned it immediately as soon as he found it. So this is very important for us to learn too. When we have the desire or motivation to do something good, it's crucial we take action immediately. Once we procrastinate, little by little, the mind changes. Yeah, our mind changes because we don't have the true mind yet. So our mind changes. And little by little, we're like, oh, well, maybe I can keep the money. Maybe he was so rich, he didn't care about these 200 gold coins. It's not going to bother him. we have no idea what's going on in that person's mind. Actually, the person who lost the 200 gold coins, he went into despair and resolved to make amends by taking his life. Once his boss confronted him about the money, what happened? He lost it. He had to do something about it. That's how much he fell into despair. Um, it also shows what a strong sense of responsibility he had. Of course, taking one's life is never good, but yeah. So that's one thing we learn, to do good deeds immediately as soon as it comes to the mind. And then also that he had a great teacher, this man of integrity. That's the power of having a good teacher and good community. People we associate with, they purify their mind on a daily basis, just like we clean our house on a daily basis or wash the dishes on a daily basis because we have to eat every day. It's the same thing. The kind of unwholesome thoughts cross our mind every day. So we need to do that purification. One of the methods is obviously joining this recitation meditation. So I'm so happy to be here with all of you. And purifying the mind and heart. Yeah, that's where the integrity comes from. How can we purify our mind and heart? By doing the 6 paramitas, the first of which is we give to others. And then once we give to others, whether it's money, our time, or energy, the unwholesome thoughts that might arise, because we are not a saint or a Buddha yet. So the unwholesome thoughts of expecting something in return or things like that. When it comes to my mind, we are giving ourselves the opportunity to let go of those expectations, to let go of that impurity. That's how we can cultivate um, this beautiful heart that this person had. So it doesn't come from thin air. So people who practice a lot of giving, they're giving themselves, bestowing upon themselves the chance to purify their mind and heart, and they themselves enjoy that headspace first and foremost. Yeah, so that's so beautiful. If we understand the mechanism and we share with people around us, we can all enjoy a beautiful community. We can live in, clean our neighborhoods, clean from the physical, and enter the spiritual realm. So good job everyone for being here. Today is Sunday. We will have the members meeting at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful Sunday. Take care. Bye.